Yo, what's up, guys? So I wanted to show you guys how to play Dayz in 2026, I should say, Arma 2. I just want to launch this up and show you that it actually works first. Uh, it took me a little while to get this going, but it took a mix of watching multiple videos to get the foolproof fix. It's a little bit of everything, a combination of little fixes here and there to make the game work. It seems like when you fix one error, it'll spawn another error. So today we're going to show you how to get everything to work on the first try and no messing around, no playing around, wasting time, and then possibly never even getting it working in the first place. So we're going to see how this goes. Just going to get in game. Then I'm going to close it and we're going to uninstall everything. And we're going to start from scratch, just like where you guys would be at. So alright, as you can see, we're in the game. I just made a new profile so I could change my name for my PC to just like a profile name. So it reset my settings. That's why it was extremely loud. I'm gonna mute that so you guys don't have to have a jump scare. So, anyways, so yeah, we're in game. Like I said, it cleared my profiles, but you can. So it defaulted all my settings, but you can turn up, like for example, when you get in game. You know, you can turn up. Pretty much, you can tweak any setting you want. So I'm gonna close this. And actually, real quick, this server's got 13 people on, so I mean, that's right now, but I've heard it gets up to 40, but we would like to see it be more. I just started playing again, so I want there to be more people. So we're going to close this. Alright, everything's closed. We're going to uninstall everything. Alright, everything's uninstalled. After uninstalling, you're going to want to start installing, obviously, and you're going to want to start with Arma 2. So you're going to install, and you're going to want to just check here, and hopefully it's just one drive for you. If you have two directories for your Steam, it might cause problems. It might not, but um, there's if moral of the story is pick your SSD, your main drive, install there. If you ever need to get rid of that, you can go to settings and go to storage, and you go here, you hit local drive, and if there's another drive here, you can click on that drive and you can uninstall everything on it and remove everything on it, and then remove that drive from this directory entirely. So it'll take it it'll take it out of your file explorer as well. So it helps with the confusion with your file pathing with starting up the game, and makes it a little bit easier for your game to run. Just eliminates conflicting issues. So that's a side note. If you run into any other problems, like if you start up the game and it's saying pathing issue, that could be one of them. So keep that in mind. After you've installed Arma 2, install Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. Make sure to do it in this order. Follow the exact order that we do this. After you've installed both the games, I would like to restart Steam and launch Steam as administrator. Once you've done that, you're going to want to launch Arma 2 first. To the main menu. After you've done that, launch Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead, and it's going, if you get anything like this, just ignore it. Hit OK. Okay, we get this error, that's normal. Click OK. We'll go back here. And we're going to open up YouTube. We're gonna look at this guy, and he's got this link right here. If you click this link, I'm gonna put it in my description. It makes it easier for you guys. You don't have to find this guy's video, but credit to this guy. It's just a patch. It's a older BATTLEYE patch that's compatible. So you're going to download that. Completely safe. We're gonna exit out of this. So you got this file open. So inside it, it's just a different BATTLEYE patch. We're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna go to this PC, local disk. We're gonna go find our Arma 2, Operation Arrowhead, and we're going to paste it in here. I like to hit Control V because it's easier. And we're gonna replace the files in the destination. Once that works, you can close this, and we're going to hit play again. We're gonna ignore all this. This is pretty foolproof. I'd say this works every time. When I was installing this, I had this issue at first, and then I did exactly what we just did, and after I did that, I ran into another issue, and it had to do with I have two hard drives, an SSD and a normal 1 terabyte HDD hard drive. Once you get to the main menu, exit. And I had two Steam directories. I had, one on the SSD, and then sometimes I play games on my bigger games are on the other hard drive. So there was two destinations. So I had to get rid of the one in order to Steam to recognize, that pathing. And also, if you have any expansions and you want to download those, you can install those now. Just do it in this order. Install British Armed Forces first. There's another thing. So after you install these two, if you're doing these, just install them and you launch them just like we did Arma 2 and Arma 2OA. You get them to the main menu so you know that they're functioning. And then the third thing is, or I guess one of the random things is that to play the Dayz mod itself, you need to download the Dayz mod. And there's two ways of doing that. There's the Steam Workshop, and then there's a different program, the DZLAUNCHER. The Workshop does not work for me at all, the Steam Workshop. And so completely ignore that and don't even waste your time with that. It's garbage. So yeah, it wasn't working at all. So we'll just go to Google after I'm done launching this. Exit this. And I'm gonna launch this one really quick. So we'll go to Google, DZLauncher, download that, install that. I'll put the link in the description. Um, so download that, and then from there you can download the Dayz mod, and you can download any other mods that you want. You can get a server list, and you can tweak with the settings and get your settings in order. So okay, so we installed all these, everything's running, we're good. Okay, from here, go to mods. I already have it installed. It's gonna be the exact same. You're just gonna install this top one, Dayz, right? So yeah, do it from this launcher. Don't do it from anything else. This will work for you. After you do that, I would recommend you download Epoch. That's the only servers that are going to have any people in it. So this takes a little while. That's normal. It's only 7 gigabytes, but it takes a little longer because it's. I can't explain that, but long story short, it takes a little longer. So um, then you can go to settings up here at the top. Make sure that mods download path. Make sure you hit browse. Make sure you go select your game. Obviously, you go to program. Same thing as usual. You're going to find your game and you're going to select your game. Pretty simple. And the same thing with Arma 2 path, you're going to go find your .exe file. Select that so that when you start the game over here, it launches through there. You're going to select no splash, no pause. It just helps load into the game faster. Arma 2 profile does not matter, I don't believe. And then additional parameters, you can put dash skip intro if you want. Loads in quicker. Hit save on everything, and you're good. So I believe from here, I realistically should be able to just load into a server again. This server is recommended to have very high video memory, or you can run into bugs. So I think that's probably with all servers. So after that, let's see if anyone's here. Just shoot real quick. No. Not sure what that noise is. I think there's a monster or something to do with AI. They got some AI patrols or bots or whatever, but bring some life back into the game. There's not many people on. So, but I think the problem is the people getting not people not wanting to play, but people not being able to play. So I'm gonna try to fix that. But okay, now I can't log out because I'm in combat. But we'll wait for the combat to go away. and then I'm gonna just close the game, go to the profile settings, and show you where you can change your FOV really fast, and just a couple other things, and that's about it for this. Um, if you ever run into any problems starting the game, or after like maybe a PC restart, you run into like similar issues that you just fixed. A lot of the times, just running Steam as administrator, it happened to me. I restarted my game after doing everything I just said. You start the game, and what you do is just run Steam as administrator, and it'll override those settings, those files that we replaced with that old BATTLEYE update, and it'll run like normal. So you don't need to do anything. You just need to run Steam as admin, and it'll work again till your PC restarts again. So it's just you can set it to maybe possibly run it as admin every time. Well, we're not going to get into that. It's just a lot easier. Just do it once, and yeah. So exit the game here. Go to File, Set it, File Explorer. Let's see. Documents. Arma 2. And your profile name with this settings here. It'll, it'll just say OA profile. Okay. You're going to scroll down to the bottom. And you're going to change these two from whatever it's at to this. It's a good FOV for 16:9 ratio or whatever. It fits very well. If you have anything other than 16:9, it might be a little off for you, but this is generally what you're going to be rocking for it to look the best. So you can change other things on here, like view distance and all that, but you can kind of do that in game. Head bob, I'd recommend that to put on 0. It's all the stuff you can do in game as well. I don't believe there's much else in here that you really need to change, but this isn't a graphics video. This is just an install how we can do that. But yeah, anyway, so that's how you do that. I hope this helps.